In this presentation, I'm going to show you how to put in error bars into your graph. Now we have already done, as I did in the previous one, we have got our baseline fit, we have our axes have been labeled, we have our heading for our graph, and we have a best fit. So to do this, I am firstly going to need to put in two sets of values, put in error bars, and I need to firstly just change this around a bit. I'm going to make this so that you can see it a bit better. So I go to data and I put in new data set. So I've got that in, and you can see it's got length and t. Now when I go to my pendulum data, I see that I have got my uncertainty. This is my uncertainty value over here, and I'm going to copy this into my table. Copy C, and I go to my graph, and I'm going to put it in here, Apple V, just to move this over so that you can see it. This is my t squared. Just put in there. You could put in either one here. It doesn't really make any difference. I'm just going to double click on this and just put in here period squared error, so that we have this in. So basically for every point, every average point that we have for the t squared, we've got an associated error, and we want to put that into our graph. So the way that I do that, I then double click on my period squared, and I go to options, and then I go to error bar calculations, but I don't use error constant. I'm going to use column, and I choose the column where I have the error values, and here it is, dataset 2 period squared error. I do that and I say done, and as you can see here, we've got our error bars already in place here. So we have our error bars there. I also would like to put in some error bars for the length. Now in my data, which I should have there, I don't have an error for that, but this should really be estimated. So what I do is I double click on this, and I go to options again 2, and I do error bar calculations. But for this, I'm going to put a constant error, and I'm going to say, for instance, that I've got a 2 centimeter error. Now that may sound large, so that's 0.02, but because of the nature of the graph, perhaps that will be reasonably well. Now this means that for every point, I'm going to have 0.02 put in. So I say done, and there I have my error bars for my length. Now from this, when we look at the graph here, we have now got our error bars placed, and in the next short video I'm going to show you how you can put in your minimum and your maximum lines. Thank you.